forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that bell for updates on videos and shenanigans by Smarvy Smart. Now enjoy the video. What is going on, guys? Smarvy Smart, we're back here with another video. And I know it's been a while, guys, but don't worry. When it comes to Riverdale, I have seen every episode of season 3, including the episode that came out this week. So, guys, one thing I will say is at first, this season of Riverdale, like the first 2 episodes didn't really pull me in. But once we got into a little more of Griffins and Gargoyles and a little bit of Archie's storyline in the prison and the breakout, that pretty much won me in. So this season is actually pretty good, a lot better than I thought it would be. But guys, I do not want to talk about too much of the content, even though we're going to get into that. I want to talk a little bit about why I still believe that Barchie is in game. So first and foremost, throughout this entire season, even though Archie has kind of spent maybe half of it in jail, they still tried to kind of build a little bit about Barchie and Bughead, pretty much, you know. And that's one thing that's really funny to me, because it's almost as if they're forcing it. Because I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, especially Bughead, because Bughead, I used to believe that Bughead actually had great chemistry, but this season, they've lost a lot of their chemistry. And I don't know if that has a lot to do with the actors, but I mean, you know, Barchie, I don't really too much, you know, like Barchie, but when it came to Bughead, I didn't really have too much of a problem with it. But it's like, this season, Bughead has kind of lost its taste to me a little bit. And I don't know if that's just a me thing, but it's like, Bughead's chemistry is nowhere near Barchie's chemistry, and Barchie has barely had any scenes together this year, and that's really bad to me. One thing I will say that really kind of made me sick to my stomach is that, not last episode, but the episode before that, Veronica claimed that her and Archie are in game. Now hang on just a burger flipping second. Don't you ever in your life let that come out of your mouth, Veronica. Now, Veronica, I've actually grown to like you over the course of 3 seasons. I actually don't have a problem with you. But you lost some cool points when you made that statement, because let's just get one thing clear. You and Archie will never be in game. And I know I'm not the writer of the show, but I know for a fact that you and Archie will not be in game. I just wanted to make that clear. And I wanted to let my fan base know, and the Riverdale fan base, that that comment almost made me throw up. It made my skin crawl. So don't you ever in your life make that statement. If I ever hear you say that again, I'll be sure that I will calmly write a letter to the Riverdale writers and tell them to immediately cut you from the show. Thank you. To this chemistry thing. Now, one thing I will say is, Betty and Archie have not had too many scenes together. But if I'm going to be honest with you, the scene where Archie broke out of prison and Betty was there, that scene alone is better than any scene that Bughead and Barchie have had the entire season. That scene was actually kind of magical. The fact that Betty was the one there for Archie when he broke out of prison. I mean, the way they looked at each other, the way they held each other, I mean, it brought a tear to my eye pretty much, because it was pretty much the first time we saw Betty and Archie communicate during this season. So if you're a Barchie fan like me, you know how much that scene meant to you. And then there was even a scene in the episode after that between Betty and Archie that was quite magical. The point being is, if you guys believe, I know I haven't made a video in a while, so if you guys believe that I've given up on Barchie, you have another thing coming. Because to be honest, Barchie hasn't even lost anything, and they've barely had any scenes together. That's what's so magical about them. They might not have a lot of screen time, but us Barchie fans, we're still here, and we still believe that our ship is gonna be. We know that our ship is gonna be the winning ship. And one more thing about Bughead. This is why I believe Bughead's not gonna work out. How are you two gonna date when your parents are dating as well? Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. That's just flat out creepy. It's not going to last. Honestly, Jughead, you might as well take Betty's advice and go get with Ethelhead. Get that out of the way. But guys, I'm not going to talk a hole in your head. So once again, guys, I know it's been a while since I've made a video. And I promise you guys, I'm going to try to get back on consistently making these videos, especially about Barchie. Because lately, I've just been in one of those Barchie moods. You know what I mean? Once a Barchie fan, always a Barchie fan. And don't get me wrong, guys. I know it's been a while, but I hope my Barchie Nation is still here. I see you guys been commenting a little bit under my old video, so that's why I'm feeling very nostalgic. But if you guys believe that Barchie is, you know, if you guys think that I've given up on Barchie, you just have another thing coming. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. But if you have anything to say in the comment section about anything I've said, whether you agree or disagree, feel free to comment below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And for more Riverdale videos, hit that subscribe button. Stay out of trouble, guys.